Good morning, everyone. So, okay, here's my thing. I'm having a little debate with someone over the term wife material. I don't like it. What do you do with material? You take it, you turn it into something else, right? And that can be something very pretty, something very useful. Actually, I kind of like it turned up a little bit. And then I put pockets on the sleeves. Something beautiful and useful. But I manipulated it, right? I took the raw material and I changed it into what I needed it to be to suit my needs. I can't eat a whole one at once. Shut up, everyone. I know I'm fat, okay? Apple fritter. Bunch of raw material, took it, turned it into something else. So if you're wife material, what does that give your husband permission to do? Change and manipulate you into what he needs? Can you see why I might not be overly fond of this term? Um, and someone's arguing with me that it's a sweet, nice term. I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's just really not. It shows a level of you should be allowed to manipulate a woman into being the wife that you need instead of who she needs to be. And, I think maybe at one point this would have been like a really stupid conversation to have because it's obviously not meant that way. But times have changed. And we have Andrew Tate being one of the most important voices to our young men. This is a person who allegedly likes to have sex with little girls. This is not someone who I think should be the voice for our men. And if he is found not guilty of doing that, which, okay, there's still the fact that he's a misogynistic asshat. He still thinks women are there to be used in whatever way is best for him and whatever suits his need. And once those women are no longer suitable for his needs, well, it's time to 86 their asses. This is who is influencing our young men. So terms like wife material are no longer okay because they do view women as raw material to be manipulated to their whatever the fuck they need at the moment. It's not a joke. It's not funny. It's not okay anymore. I've been happily married for 29 years. My husband has always given me room to be me. And sometimes that was not even the best me that was out there. But it was the me that I needed to be at the moment. And he would love and support me while I changed and worked on myself so that I could be the best person that I could be. Not someone who he molded me into whatever the fuck he needs at the moment. But what would be best for me as a individual person. And because of that, it literally, if he put a blindfold on me and said, "Baby, you gotta walk off that cliff," I'd be like, "Are you serious? Okay, if I get hurt, I'm coming back to haunt your ass." But I would do it. Not out of a blind obedience, my husband is telling me to do this, therefore I must do it. But out of the knowledge that he would never do anything that would hurt me. It's as simple as that. He would never purposely hurt me. And I know this because of the fact that he's been loving and respecting me. I made a striped one too. For the past 30 years. He's never tried to manipulate me. And therefore, why wouldn't I trust him? So that's the thing, is that these young boys want to know how to get a obedient wife, although I'm so far from obedient. I actually look, if he says, honey, nah, I'll be like, well, okay. I mean, at the end of the day, someone has to be the final word. And again, because he's never tried to manipulate me, I have absolute trust in whatever he says. But then again, if I were to go, honey, no, this is super important, he'd be like, okay, then that's what has to happen. It's a two-way road. And I'm not material to be manipulated into whatever he needs me to be, nor is he material. He's not husband material that I can manipulate into. And the thing is, I've joked about that too. But in this time where we just can't make those jokes anymore, the pushback against women is just too much. They do want us to be pregnant in the kitchen again. And as a stay-at-home mom and wife, I chose that. And I love that I got to choose to be a stay-at-home mom and wife. But that was a choice I made because it was what would be best for me, not for him. Because what is best for me is what is best for him. The same way what is best for him is best for me. So, in a day and age where we're losing so many to ideas of it being okay to manipulate and use people, we have to be a little bit more careful of our words. And that is hard. But people like Andrew Tate, guys, it's not okay. Not anymore.